to go to St. Scholastica Uzima Hospital, which was actually literally 2 minutes away from where we're staying at the monastery, and also a place where Abdi was volunteering at when he was giving back last year.
When I was there, I think I worked there on Wednesdays and Mondays. They would have me do random things. One day I would be in the lab where they check for malaria and stuff like that. So I'll get to see how they do that stuff.
We're just walking through trying to figure out where Sister Rosemary was at. She was nowhere to be found. And then one of her assistants said, "Oh my gosh, she's next door where the hospital's getting renovated."
Yeah, she's upstairs? She's down on the roof. Oh, really?
We all sit back like, she's on the where?
Hey, Karibu. Where's Sam? So you guys are so courageous.
Oh, yeah.
It took me a ceremony to come up here.
Just assuming.
So when this is completed, we shall shift the services on this side. And where we are having the existing maternity, we shall have a theater, a surgery unit for pregnant women who are in labor.
Oh, I see.
We also have a newborn unit and a very special service, dialysis center.
Dialysis center.
Yeah.
Being all in, hands-on with the project, and you're just looking around, you're just like, you don't see that. She has to balance everything and do everything.
She's a business lady. She runs that place. She was running the contractors. She really runs a hospital aside from the clinical healthcare aspect. She runs a hospital. She's the heart of that place.
How long has the hospital
Since 1983. Yeah, the missionary Benedictine sisters, when they came, they started this apostolate and the school that you are seeing over there. And there we have over 1,200 kids, students from kindergarten to class 8.
When Sister Rosemary, she told us that St. Scholastica Uzima was the only legit hospital within miles of the next.
But when she was there last year, she was one of the person that she welcomed me and made me comfortable to be there. You know, she would let me choose where I wanted to work.
So all the mothers that you met, are they from this specific area, or do people travel from other areas to come to this specific hospital?
Most of them are from this area because just across the road there is a big slum there. So most of them come to this facility because of the fairness of the cost of services. So they prefer to come here. Mothers who come from very far because they love to come here. We are 10 sisters. We stay here and we have some in school, some take care of this convent and others work in the hospital.
4, proceed to registration line.
It was this one big room where is about 15 beds in it. So all the new mothers and the babies stay in that room. And God forbid, but if one of them had to be get sick, or there was any type of virus going on, that means all 30 people would be sick. You know what I mean? So there was that kind of lack of sanitation, lack of resources.
This is our maternity ward. In this ward, when the mothers come in labor, we admit, and when they deliver, we also keep them on their beds. And so that's not what we want to do. That's what we are trying to avoid, that when they deliver, we separate them. The mothers who are in labor and the mothers who have delivered.
We thought we had an idea of what they would need.
Antoine said he was thinking of what a hospital would need, and he was kind of throwing stuff out. And then he kind of paused, and then he was like, what do you guys need, Antoine did a good job. Instead of saying, this is what we want to give to you as a hospital, they said, look, this is how much we want to donate to the hospital. Tell us what you can get within that budget. I thought that was cool.
And she told us what they needed most was a bed.
Examination coach. It is multi-purpose. It can be used just for examination, and it can also be used as a guide course.
Instead of getting all these little things, because we're fine, we don't really need that. Can I ask you for one thing? And it'll be within the budget. And I was like, dang, I really respect that. You know what I mean? I thought that was really dope, because instead of just going with the flow. She spoke up, closed mouths don't get fed, you know, and they really needed that. And like, I think that's why I think that bed meant a lot to them.
So then, what time do I need to be here? To
9.
9? So.
Yeah.
And we were able to donate money to buy them a bed and help them upgrade for their new hospital renovation.
Just very happy to have it because I think I'm the first one to have this kind around.
We were able to give back because of the people that helped donate and buy from us. We were able to give back a bed. It's a huge upgrade, you know, had drawers and white, really clean, the green pattern, the green colored pattern that you see in like doctor's offices.
Items the doctor needs to use can be kept here and secured if need be, because there is also a key. So for us, this is a very good equipment for managing our patients in the consultation room. And we are very happy to you guys to think of us and to give us this donation. We are happy because you have improved our service. You have made us, you know, do it better than before. Thank you very much. I've shown you what you just replaced.
Oh.
Do you like to
Yes.
see what you just replaced?
Yes,
It has
please.
been here for 30 years.
30 years?
And, yeah, more than 30 years. And that's what we've been using.
She showed us the bed that they've had for 30 years, you know, and it's just like...
It was legit a bench with a mattress on top of it. That was their hospital bed.
It's like a bench, but at the same time it's a couch. Yeah. And then you...
Sister Rosemary, you could tell like she has such a good heart because like, I feel like, I mean, I personally want to go into the medical field. And so like, I feel like it would just be so disheartening to go in and like, know you're helping people, but not to the full capability or ability that you would want to. So like, it was really amazing seeing her like working with what she had, the lack of technology or supplies that was needed, and like her expressing to us how important it was to have a bed that had compartments. So many different parts that are involved in going to a doctor, and like something as small as having a compartment to place something in means the world to them. It was just nice to know, like, thanks to everyone who supported, we're able to be a blessing in the smallest ways to us, but like they're really big to them.